Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Every Dirty Detail. It is just me today, guys. Ashley is way too busy, and yeah, no guest, no Ashley, just me. My first solo episode. I will tell you right off the bat, I'm very nervous. I've never done this by myself, but I figured I didn't want to go another week without releasing something. So that means I got to do this by myself today. So, with that being said, I did kind of script this out beforehand because I don't have anyone else to kind of go off of. So, yeah, don't mind me because I'm going to be a little awkward as this is my first solo episode, but here we go. Here goes nothing. I kind of just want to chat about something that's been on my mind lately, especially with this new venture of the podcast. And some weeks we can record, some weeks we can't, like just all of it. Not only the podcast, just a lot of things overall. It definitely felt like I needed to talk about this today. I was so excited when I first started this podcast, and it felt like I had so much support and so many people that were going to either want to come on or share the topics or contribute in some way, shape, or form to this. It seemed like people were in my corner and they were so excited. And then when I actually started this, the support didn't match the words. The support was not up to par, I guess, as I wanted it to be anyway. I just think, when you start something new and people are so excited for you and they're rooting for you, and then you actually start it and it's like crickets. Like, where did all of the support go? Where did all of these cheerleaders that I had in my corner go? Like, hello, is anyone there? But if there is one thing that I have learned is that this is not personal. I can't expect everybody to show up the way that I want them to show up because they might not just be capable of it. As much as I would love for everybody I know to show all the love and support for me and this venture with the podcast or content creation or whatever it is, sometimes I've just accepted that it's just not possible for some people and they don't know how to support you, or I don't know, they just don't care to take time out of their own lives to do this. But I do notice that even though I may not get the support that I would love to have, people are still watching. Like, I see you watch my Instagram stories. I've seen you watch, where whatever it is. It's the internet. You can see when people are watching you. You can see when they view your stories. You can see when they do all these things, but then there's no like, there's no comment, there's no shares, and they're sitting there telling you they support you, they love what they're doing. I listened to your episode, it was so great, but you couldn't like it, you couldn't share it. Like, that's weird energy to me. And don't get me wrong, I have some amazing people that have supported me through this whole thing that do watch on either whatever, Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. They watch, they listen, they'll shoot me a message afterwards and let me know that they watched it. Like, not, hey, I watched your episode. Like, no, they will say, oh, this part was great, or they'll mention something in it to let me know that, hey, I did watch it. And I absolutely love that. I love anyone who shows me support in any way, shape, or form. And I have an amazing small group of friends that do care enough to comment on things and share and like and do all the things. So don't get me wrong, I'm not just coming here crying about not having support, because that is not the case. But I just noticed that a lot of people, when I was talking about this, everybody was, yeah, I'd love it. I would love to come on. I have all these topics for you to talk about. But then I started this and it's like, I hear from no one. There's a very small group of people that I actually do hear from and that do give me feedback, and that's about it. And throughout this process, though, it has made me look at myself as well and kind of reflect on how I'm showing up for people and how I'm supporting people. I do try my best. Social media is the easiest way for me to support people, but I do, like, I have Brianna who has a photography business, so I try to like her posts. I try to share her things on Instagram. I try to, which my Instagram and my Facebook are linked, so anything that goes on one goes right on the other one as well. So I try to like and share all of her things. My sister Danielle has a business where she makes beaded bracelets and other jewelry. I try to like and share her things. Let's see, my friend Shannon, she has been one that has really shown support for me in a lot of things I've done. When I started to try and craft, she literally went out and mailed, well, she bought and mailed, I had them shipped to my house, 2 boxes of tumblers for me to make tumblers from, which was great. That was her way of supporting me. She always likes all my things and everything of that sort. She now has a Scentsy business, and I did realize, shit, I'm not supporting her as much as I should be. I did buy a wax warmer from her, which I absolutely love, but I know I need to go back. I need to share more of her stuff. I need to purchase more from her, because that is a way to show that I support her just as much as she supported me. And I love that. I love that about her. And, I do, like I said, I do have these group of people who do support me through and through. And I'm so unbelievably thankful for them. But I also want anyone who is out there trying to make it in either the content world, the podcasting world, or they've started their own business or like a side gig or something like that, and you're not receiving the responses that you thought you were going to, or the support that you were looking for, the support that you were hoping for. I just want to let you know, like, don't give up, because this is hard. Not everyone can show up the way that you want them to, the way that you hope that they would. But you know what? Any support that you do receive, just be thankful for that. I'm very thankful. I mean, I don't have many people that listen to this or watch it or share it, but small group of people that do, I'm always so thankful for them. I love hearing back from them when they have little comments about what they've listened to, or something I could have added, or whatever it is. I appreciate it all. And regardless of who's clapping for me or not, I'm going to keep doing this because I like to do it. So if you are in the same boat or you're trying something new, just know I'm clapping for you, and don't give up on it, because you don't ever know who is watching you and who is supporting you. So yeah, keep going. I'm going to do the same. And yeah, thank you guys for joining my first solo episode. I know it's very short, but I'm extremely nervous to do this by myself. So we were just going to keep it nice and short for today. Honestly, I threw this topic together because I was like, "Oh my god, what do I talk about? Like I don't have Ashley to talk to, and I don't have anyone else to, Ray or the kids or anyone that normally comes on with me and records with me. When they're on, obviously I can talk to them. I can feed off of their energy, and we kind of have this back and forth. I didn't have that today. I was honestly not even going to record, but I told myself that I really like to do this, and I really promised myself that I would do this, and I need to keep that promise to myself regardless of anything. I did get down on myself because I look, obviously, I can see who watches, I can see how many people watch, I can see what platform is, getting the most traction. And it sucks. It sucks when I log in. I'm like, damn, no one really listened. But at the end of the day, I'm also still learning how to do all of this. I'm learning how to edit. I'm watching myself when I'm editing, and I'm like, oh God, like I have, my eye, like what's this one side of my eyebrow for some reason always raises. I don't know why, but I watch myself. It drives me crazy. And I literally sit there and overanalyze myself 100% on this, which drives me absolutely up the wall. But nonetheless, I am trying to get better at speaking on camera. I'm trying to get better at editing. I'm trying to figure out what kind of backgrounds work better, what space works better. It's all a learning process for me. So, as much as it does suck that people aren't liking and sharing and showing me the support, I'm also in the background like, I guess it's not the worst thing, because I'm still learning. I'm figuring it out as I go. And the more I record, the more I talk in front of camera, I know I'm just going to get more and more comfortable with it. And it will be like second nature to me. And that's my goal. My goal is for this to become second nature. So for now, yes, I stumble upon my words. I say like too much. My eyebrow raises. I say, you know what I mean? Or whatever phrases I do say. I am working on it. I am a work in progress, just like this podcast is. But thank you for listening to me ramble, and I hope I wasn't too awkward. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Every Dirty Detail. I'm sorry, but it might be me solo for a little while, so I hope you don't mind listening to me yap. But anyway, thank you and have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.